Hi, healing homies. It's your honest homegirl, 𝑇ℎ𝑒 𝐻𝑜𝑛𝑒𝑠𝑡, and I am doing all sign readings. These readings are going to be past, present, future readings. So I've been shuffling these cards off camera, and then now they don't want to, whatchamacallit. But I'm going to do cardinal signs first, then fixed signs, then mutable signs. So Capricorn, past, present, future reading is first. So if you have Capricorn placements, this reading is for you. So Capricorn, what has been going on in the past for you guys? Okay, you got a lot of cards for the past, Capricorn. Capricorn, what is going on with you? All right, so in the past, Capricorn, a lot of you guys may have had to keep your mouth closed about certain things, or how you may have felt about certain things, because you were trying to avoid conflict, trying to avoid a discrepancy or something within the family, within a job situation, or you were just trying to kind of keep yourself I'm getting the energy of getting beside yourself or getting outside of yourself, like doing something that you know you could do, but you didn't do it because you wanted to avoid a tower moment, or you just didn't want bad karma coming back on you. So you were really disciplined with yourself about situations where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna let bygones be bygones. I'm not gonna allow people to sit there and test me, because I feel like a lot of people were testing you, whether it was in work, whether it was in love, whether it was in friendships, whether it was in situationships. It was like people were constantly testing you, pushing your buttons, saying things, doing things, and you were like, you know what, if it's meant to fall apart, I'm going to let it fall apart. It's a lesson learned. I'm going to be focused on my coin. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're finally getting the recognition. You're finally getting these blessings coming into you. You're finally able to finish school, or you can go back to school, or you have the money to invest in something. And it's like, I'm hearing a job well done, Capricorn. So it's like whatever was going on in the past, I feel like you were learning a lot of lessons, okay? I'm hearing in love too, definitely in love. There was a lot of lessons that, it's like these situations that happen, Capricorn, I promise you, I'm getting the energy of your blood was boiling with certain situations. And it's like, you were like clenching your fist and gritting your teeth and talking through your teeth, because you're like, you know what, I'm hearing, you know what, in your head I could see somebody saying, you know what, you bitch. And it's like you were talking, when you were talking to yourself, when you thought you were talking to yourself, Capricorn, that was your higher self talking to you, calming your lower self down, saying, listen, I know you want to go upside this person's head. I know you want to do X, Y, and Z to this person. I know you want to get back at them. I know you want to get revenge. But spirit was really testing you. And because you passed the test, because you've learned your lessons, and for a lot of you guys, this may not resonate now, but within the future, it'll be resonating with a lot of you. We have wands here and swords here. So I feel like within a couple of days, a couple of weeks, okay, you will be seeing the benefits of you withholding and going upside MF's head, okay? I really feel like some of you wanted to sit there and split somebody's wig open. What kind of saying? I'm getting like the saying of like busting somebody's head open to the white meat type of thing. And it's like, because you learned these lessons, Capricorn, you're going to be blessed, okay? I feel like the recognition and people realizing that you've matured, you've outgrown certain things. I'm hearing ahead of your class, a leader now. That will be happening in a few days. Somebody's going to be like, yo, you really matured, because I remember back in the day, you would have did X, Y, and Z. For some of you guys, it's going to take a couple of weeks for you to really get disciplined with not allowing things to trigger you. It depends on where you are on your journey, Capricorn. Some of you guys just started your spiritual journeys, so it's going to take a lot of discipline. It's going to take weeks before you can turn something into a habit. So if you're trying to meditate or count to 10 or do breathing exercises to calm yourself down before you flip out on people. Well, this is what you may have done in the past, and it never worked. You're going to do this again, and it's going to take a couple of weeks. For others of you, you know that it already takes weeks and months and years of discipline to get to a point where you don't allow people to get you out of pocket unless you choose to get out of pocket. Okay, for a lot of my other Capricorns in the past, you guys, it's like you left school, stopped going to school, only for you to go back to school because it was in your destiny for you to complete some type of schooling, some type of trade work. Okay, that's why you turned back around and you did this. I did this about a year and a half ago. I thought I was never going back to college, and during COVID, actually, in 2020, I had went back to college and I had graduated. So it's like a lot of Capricorns, you were being forced to go back to do things that you that were incomplete, okay? And you're getting the recognition now and things like that for completing these cycles. It was meant for you to graduate school. It was meant for you to finish this trading school before you could go to the next step, before you could get another blessing. For some of you, you've been thinking about this in the past, and it's coming up for you to go back to school again. In the past, a lot of you guys, you may have been bosses. You were, making really good money. And some of you, I'm hearing IT. In the past, you used to work in IT. And you were making really good money. You may be going back to school to learn more skills on top of whatever you learned from the past. And you may be going back to IT as a job, career, something that you used to do in the past. But a lot of you guys, the past energy for you, Capricorn, it was trials and tribulations, and kind of like having the devil and the angel on your shoulders, where it's like, are you going to keep going down the wrong path and what you're used to doing, or are you going to go down the right path and you're going to get blessings after you learn these lessons? Because it's like when you go down the right path, at the end of the day, it's you choosing the right way or the wrong way, the higher road, or, go back to being your lower self, playing in the devil's playground, or marching your way through this darkness to get to heaven type of thing. And it's like, were you willing to walk through hell to get to heaven type of energy, Capricorn? So a lot of you guys, like I said, you may have been strict in your ways about a lot of things, and you were really one track minded on you can only make money one type of way. You'll only get victory if you match energy with people. Because I'm getting a lot of energy of you could have gotten revenge on a lot of people, but you chose to take the high road instead. And it's like you're finally on your spiritual journey now. You're finally realizing, okay, I have to learn more about myself. I'm shedding a lot of ego layers within myself, and I need to let the past be the past and move forward. So that was the energy for the past, Capricorn. Let's get a card for the present moment for you, Capricorn placements. I was seeing who came in. I could barely see with this light shining on me. All right, Capricorn. So in the present moment, your cards came out on the side. So right now, I'm hearing to be a hoe or to not be a hoe. Okay, some of you may want to be out there, and you have multiple choices right now. You may have two people that you want to what? I don't even know what that word is that they're trying to devour. Okay, there's like two options, right? And it's like you could have the world with one option, and this option over here is like the one that you want to devour type of energy here. I'm trying to see, what is this that they're trying to show me on this card? You're at a crossroads, but I feel like you're going to be making up your mind. And once you make up your mind on what it is that you want, who it is that you want, the place that you want to live, the career that you want to have, you're going full force into it, full speed. Like, you're running the red lights. Like, you don't care. Like, Because I feel like for a lot of you guys in the present moment, like you really had a lot of energy of other people's problems. And you could be really on a fast track to I'm choosing me. Like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, within a couple of days, 1, 2, 3, about in 3 days or so, somebody also could be coming in quick towards you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. This person could be very attractive. They could be younger than you. This person just does things. They just say things. They don't think, okay? They just do and say. They have no filter type of energy. This is a little immature, but I wouldn't say too immature, but they can be immature. All right. And it's like this energy here, they could be coming in, giving you an ultimatum, demanding you to make a choice. Or they could be coming in saying, no, don't leave me. I choose you. But I feel like this person could have been someone that had a lot of baggage. And you made their problems your problems and you walked away. Like, you know what? I'm going to take all my L's that I have with you and leave your ass alone, even though I would love to get revenge on you, but I'm not. For other Capricorns in the present moment, it's like you've been working really, really hard towards something. And it's like the reason why you're working so hard is because you're not making a decision. So it's like Spirit's making you choose between something. So it could be with careers and it's like, oh, I want to do both. And then Spirit could be telling you like you're moving a little too fast right now. So pick one. Okay, pick one, build on that. And then when you get to a place where this one particular career, I'm hearing automated. So maybe it's projects that you're working on, business ideas that you're working on. And Spirit's like, until you get the first one automated where you don't have to sit, you could get paid in your sleep type of thing, making a passion, a paycheck, but a passive income is what I'm hearing. Once you get that down pat, then move on to the next thing. They're not saying that you have to, they are saying that you have to choose, but the thing is you don't have to not do the other choice. They just want you to take your time because it's like you're being pulled in two different directions at the same time. And it's like both places are kind of stagnant. They're not growing to its fullest potential because Spirit's like one needs your attention, full force, focus on that. Get that out of the way and then move on to the next thing. It's kind of like when you have personal goals or any type of goal. It's like you have to have these steps and you have to focus on one thing and then you can add on another. It's kind of like working out too, where it's like, oh, I'll do my legs today. Next week I'll do my the next day I'll do my arms, and then the week after that I could do legs and arms that day. And it's like you're easing your way up, kind of like lifting weights. You're not going to start with 500 pounds lifting, right? You're going to start from like 50 to 100 and so on and so forth. So Capricorn, in this present moment, Spirit wants you to, one, keep all the distractions away from you. Stop making other people problems your problems. For you to focus on one thing at a time. Stop wearing yourself thin. Trying to get everything done. Trying to do everything so fast. And it's like, slow down. For others of you, if it's a love situation, like I said, somebody's trying to come in, give you an ultimatum. Or somebody's going to come in fast saying, I choose you. And it's like, it could be overwhelming for some of you, and others of you, if you're getting the ultimatum, you're thinking in the back of your head, like, if I choose you though, you got a lot of baggage, you a little immature, you like to make other people problems your problems, and I'm not making those my problems. And you're like, I'd rather choose something that is so much easier. I could get more out of it. It's more beneficial. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, you're honestly at your wit's end with a lot of things, and you're going to be dropping a lot of people, places, and things out of nowhere. Past, present, future, sweetie. I'm doing past, present, future for each sign. So let's just get a card or two for Capricorn for the future. What could we look forward to? I just started too, so. Let's get a future card for Capricorn. What can Capricorn look forward to? Capricorn, you're gonna have choices to make. You are gonna have some unexpected things come up that you're gonna have to juggle. You may have unexpected financial situations, so save your money. At this time, I'm hearing repairs on things. Some of you may have an unexpected trip that you have to go on, so save your money. I don't know what the trip is, but there's a trip. Somebody is going to be either traveling to you, and you're going to have to make sure your house is accommodating to them, or you are going to have to travel somewhere and you're going to have to make sure you have money to accommodate yourself on this trip. For others of you, this is you. A situation may occur where it's going to make you learn the lesson of balancing out your money, having your priorities over your needs. A lot of you will be changing how you handle your finances in the future. For some of you, you may be getting two jobs or having to make a decision, like I said, when it comes to a particular career or business, whatever it is that you're trying to like really juggle. It's like some of you, you're going to learn the hard lesson of continuing to juggle these things that, no, you didn't miss Sagittarius, sweetie. I just started. You're going to have to sit there and juggle these two things, and Spirit's been nudging you to pause, focus on one craft, one career, something like that, perfect it, and then jump to the next thing. But you're going to continue to keep doing both, and you're going to burn yourself out, and then you're not going to be able to do none of them. For others of you, if you're dating multiple people, this is what's taking your money away from you. You over here trying to give to this one, give to that one, give to this one, give to that one, and you're spreading yourself thin. And it's like one day, it's like sometimes your money's up and sometimes your money down. Sometimes your money up, sometimes your money down. And you need to sit there and really just focus on you when it comes to your finances and stuff, and getting those things in order. Because if you're not in a position to really sit there and entertain anybody, you shouldn't be dating. You should just be really just focusing on yourself. Spirit may want you to be by yourself for a little while, just so you can get yourself up there to a point where you're comfortable, where when you do go take somebody on a date, it's not spending all of your money. You know, you have money to blow is what I'm hearing. Or this could be someone that you're dating. Like, this person has a bad spending habit. This person loves to spend money, loves to go out, and you over here like, can I even juggle you into my life? Like, I gotta get my money up, okay? But when I do get my money up, I'll come find you and we could blow a bag type of energy. But yeah, there's some unexpected things that are gonna come up when it comes to finances, Capricorn. So definitely save your coins, okay? Don't go spending it on something that is not necessary at all. Libra, let's get your past, present, future. Let's get a card for Libra's past. Libra's present. And Libra's future. Okay, that came up on the side. All right, so in the past, Libra, a lot of you guys may have stayed to yourself. You could have been dealing with a Virgo. For some of you, you could have been just really going deep within and doing a lot of self-reflection on yourself, on the things you've done in the past, the things that you used to do, the things that you used to say, the things that you used to wear, the things that how you would get back at people, how you would respond to people. Like, you were doing a lot of thinking about you and what's been going on within you and what has changed, what hasn't changed, what needs to be changed type of energy. Some of you could have definitely, ghosted people, just stopped talking to everybody. And that's okay, because sometimes you need to just be within your own energy to figure out what is what, because being around so many people, and Libras, I know y'all are some social butterflies, and y'all want to be around everybody and their mama all the time. And it's starting to bother you now, because you're spiritually awakening and you're realizing energy and stuff like that, that in order for you to really know it's your energy, you've been learning to push yourself away a little bit so that you can take time out to really understand you and understand your energy, understand your intuition and how it works and how you can use your discernment. And then when you go back out in the world, you know when it's your energy and when it's someone else's. For others of you, it's like in the past, you could have been dealing with a fire sign too, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone that is just career driven, someone that is very attractive, someone that is a boss type energy. They want what they want when they want it. But it's like you met them when they were like that, but then you turned around and seen a total opposite side of them. This person was very arrogant, very short, didn't keep up their appearance anymore. This could have been a friend, this could have been a lover, this could have been a brother. Whoever this energy is, it could have been a female or a male, doesn't matter. But I feel like this person has gotten besides themselves a lot because they are not themselves. This person could have kind of just went in a hermit mode. It's like they're just like a walking zombie type of energy right now. And it's because they're not themselves. And you may have been going through a dark night of the soul with someone. Like it not necessarily it was your dark night of the soul, but their dark night of the soul. But when you're with someone and they're going through a dark night of the soul, and whatever karma they may have to pay, whatever lessons they need to learn, it affected you because you were with them. Okay. Now when it comes to the present moment, a lot of you Libras, you are taking your time. You're figuring out your emotions and how you feel about people, places, and things right now. A lot of you guys, it's like you're offering a cup, but your cup is not really full enough for you to be offering anything when it comes to emotions. So you guys could be emotionally unavailable at this time, okay? Because it's like what you do have is only enough really for you. And it's like you're still trying to extend yourself out to other people. And I want to tell you right now is the time for you not to do that. You want to extend your emotions, extend your love, extend everything that you can possibly ever extend to anyone when you're overly filled, okay? When you have taken care of yourself and you have fully worked on yourself and you've fully done enough to where it's like when you do interact with other people, you're not being drained. Okay. Sometimes I'm hearing sacred space. You may need to find a sacred space, whether that's at a park, whether it's in your backyard, whether it's in your home. You need to find a sacred space that you can go to where you can cry, where you can pray, where you can just talk to, God, Yahweh, Allah, whoever you believe in, the universe, the Most High, your ancestors and spirit guides. Like, you need a sacred space. This way you can, I'm hearing a place where you can fully release. And it's like, once you go to that place and then when you leave, it's like you will feel replenished enough to deal with what other things that you have to do. Because I feel like you do have to give yourself emotionally to people. Whether you want to or not, but Spirit wants you to, I'm hearing, check in with self first. You have to check in with self first. Yes, I know you want to help. Yes, you do love them. Yes, you know, you care, but you have to check on self first, because if you're not good, you're no good to nobody. Okay. Someone could also be coming to you saying, oh, I'm sorry, please forgive me, give me one more chance. Or this could be you telling someone, listen, I'm sorry. But it's like, it's a sorry energy, but it's not. It's like, do you really mean it? Or are you doing it just to get back into somebody's good graces? Or are they doing it to get back into your good graces? Because I really feel like this energy of this sorriness is like, I'm saying it just to say it so I could get back into your good graces. I'm saying it just to say it so that I could get those benefits from you again. I'm saying it just to say it because that's what you want to hear type of energy. And it's like, be mindful of that if that's what you're doing. Or if this is what someone is doing to you. Okay. You could have gotten into an argument with your brother. And your brother could be coming back with a half-ass, sorry-ass apology. I just, you know how when siblings fight and then, you know, mom makes you say sorry to your sibling, like that. I feel like that could have happened, okay? And it's like they really didn't want to say it, but they said it, okay? Hey, Sean. And then for the future, Libra, a lot of you guys will be finding out the truth. You could be revealing the truth to somebody, speaking your truth to somebody. And for others of you, you may keep your mouth shut. Or this person may keep their mouth shut and not tell you the truth. Or you may not find out the truth because this card came out sideways. So it's kind of just like, for some of you, you will find out the truth. Or you will speak your truth. You will expose the truth. Or the other way around. You're not going to find out the truth. Someone's not going to sit there and speak their truth. For others of you, you know, I feel like a truce could be happening for some, and for others of you, there's no truce. I'm hearing that lyric from Cardi B song. Well, not Cardi B. Well, it's Cardi B. What's his name? Lil Durk and Kanye West, where she was like something about the only thing she don't do is like give a truce or something like that. You could be saying that to somebody, or somebody could be saying that or thinking that about you. Take it how it resonates. Okay, let's move on to Cancer. These cards don't want to come on. Don't be acting up, cards. Cancer, you telling your kids not to act up, that they better behave in these streets. You over there telling them they can't go nowhere with you unless they act right. All right, let's get a card for the past, for Cancer. Present. And future. Well, damn. Okay. Right now you're stuck. Okay. You think you're stuck, but you're really not stuck. You just keep overthinking a lot. Like you are stuck because you staying stuck in your head right now. Okay. Cancer. Now, when it comes to the past, Cancer, you had 2 opportunities. Whether it was a person, place, or a thing. 2 opportunities, right? One of these opportunities, you've put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy into it, and it's grown to its fullest potential. It can't grow any more than what it really is, okay? And then you have, on the other end, another opportunity. It seems like it could be, it seems like there's potential there. It seems like you can grow in this situation. It seems like you could probably make money, or you could, have a bond with this person, or whatever the case may be, right? And it's like, one thing is here, but it ain't going nowhere but here. It ain't going up here. It's staying right here. The other one is here. But it has the potential to get up here. But you're not too sure if it's going to get up there or not. Because you have to put in time and effort and energy into this situation right here, right? And you could have been stuck in your head about this, okay? And at the same time, I feel like this opportunity, you could have waited years for both opportunities. One of the opportunities just gave you an opportunity, or it worked out where you were able to grow it this high, right? You've established something here. The other opportunity really just, it was there, but it wasn't there. You didn't work on it, basically, so it didn't grow. And you could have been stuck in your head for a very long time about this, okay? I'm talking weeks. What should I do? 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 And you kind of just kept things at a standstill. You just wasn't too sure. You just didn't. You did nothing. Let's just say that. You did nothing about neither one of the situations. So it's like, it could be coming back around for you to have to deal with this Mercury retrograde, okay? If this resonates with you now, Cancer, you could be having to deal with this, and it could pertain to love. It could pertain to love. It could pertain to something that you love, someone that you love, like a friend, a family member, a career. okay? A Gemini, all right? And it's like in the present moment, things are not, I'm hearing not what they seem, or this person is not, themselves right now. They're acting out of character. This may feel like a disconnect. I heard discord. Okay. And this could be just right now because of the energies that are going on, astrologically speaking, Cancer. So it's like, I wouldn't make final decisions right now. Right now, evaluate everything. Look at the pros and the cons of everything. Everything that you've been conflicted with, that you've been stuck in your head about. You need to write down each one. What is the problem? Write down the problem. Draw a line down the middle. Pros, cons. What do you hate about it? What do you love about it? What is beneficial? What is detrimental? Write them all down. Evaluate these notes. And when the retrograde is over, then make your final decision. Okay? But don't sit there and keep beating yourself up, because focusing on the problem is only going to bring more problems for your ass, and you would want to start focusing on solutions. Okay? Now, when it comes to the future, because again, like I said, you're still stuck in your head when you really don't need to be stuck in your head, Cancer. This is all in your brain. Okay? I'm hearing membrane. Insane in the membrane. You will go insane in the membrane, Cancer, if you don't get this wrapped up and under control. Focus on the solutions. No more, because you done dwelled on the problem long enough. You've been in your head for like 9 months about the situation. Like, no. Solutions. That's it. Me, being your friend, we only talking about the problem one time. One time. After that, the next conversations are on progress. How far have you progressed on focusing on these solutions? Okay? Now, in the future, if this is love, a love situation here, because maybe this person wasn't loving you the way you needed them to love you, and you could have been contemplating on leaving, right? And starting elsewhere. But I feel like this person's going to come back around in the near future and apologize to you. It's just the fact that this person couldn't give you and love you the way that you needed to be loved and talked to and caressed and felt on and babied, because they had a lot of things that they needed to do for themselves. Okay? They were running off of fumes, and you over there trying to get the best of them, and they literally are running off of fumes. Cut it out. Cut it out. I'm hearing put yourself in their shoes. Because when you feel depleted, do you give all of yourself and 110% of yourself to a person, place, or thing? No. You're half-assing it. You're half-stepping with it. Because you're drained. So, okay? For some of you, this was you. You were not 110% in giving your all into anything, whether it was your business, whether it was your love life, whether it was your friendships, whether it was with your family members. You were half-assing and half-stepping because you were depleted. You were tired. And it's like now you could be coming around, you ain't 110%, but you may be 75% getting back to yourself, right? And you could be coming around in the future saying, I'm sorry. I had to distance myself, but I was, going through some things, but I'm back. Or this could be another person. They could be sitting there coming back around saying, I was distant, I was this, I was that. But I'm getting a little better. I'm getting back at myself. I could give you a little bit more energy now. For others of you, this could be coming in the future for you where a job may have been having you on hold for a very long time, right? They haven't gotten back to you, and they finally getting back to you because they finally wiggled in some room within their budget or whatever to offer you something. They may not be able to offer you everything that you asked for or you requested right this moment, but what they will do is they'll try to compensate you, give you something, just to try to keep you or to bring you back on board. And you may have to wait for the other things that, you requested and asked for. And for others of you, you may have like a water sign come back around and apologize to you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or like I said, this could be you coming back around, apologizing to people, letting them know, like, I'm here, but don't get too comfortable because I might have to go back this way. Okay? Type of energy. Who's next? Aries. Past, present, and future for Aries. Aries. Let's get a card for the past for Aries. Past, present. Okay, I'm catching all these cards. And future. All right. So, Aries, your overall energy is being by yourself or wanting to be by yourself, doing a lot of inner work. Just thinking about how far you've come and how far along you have to go. Really just focusing on you right now. I'm doing me, okay? I gotta figure out what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I could do better, what I need to leave out type of energy. You're doing process of elimination within self, okay, Aries? Because in the past, you learned some lessons. You finally have stopped overthinking about things. You finally allow bygones to be bygones. You've pulled all the betrayal, the lies, the cheating, the aggravation, the frustrations. Like those swords, you pulled them out of your back. You said, you know what? I'm tired of, being mistreated. I'm tired of being belittled. I'm tired of being overlooked. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. And you finally said, you know what? F it. I got me. You realize that you're going to do this by yourself. You came in this world by yourself. You're going to leave this world by yourself. And you got to do shit by yourself. Okay? And that's the energy. Like, you've come to the conclusion of realizing, okay, listen, ain't nobody going to lift me up but me. Now, in the present moment, you are speaking your truth. You're finding out the truth about things. You're speaking your truth. You are not sugarcoating things. You're very direct. You're very honest. You're telling people what it is, what it ain't, what you want, what you don't want, what you will. Like, you're laying down the law, okay? Like, whatever the law was then, you in your head is like, rules are meant to be broken because I'm breaking all these rules and I'm coming up with some new ones, and this is what they are going to be. And I'm standing on it. For others of you, Aries, you could, like, something that was in the dark, that was hidden, is coming to light. You are also telling people, listen, if you're going to talk to me, if you're going to be my friend, if you're going to be a lover, if you're going to be a coworker, if you're going to just be in my life, period, I only respect loyalty and honesty. I don't have time for nothing else. You can come correct or don't come correct at all. Because I feel like you could be very short with people right now. Because you're in your head more than anything. It's like you're thinking about a lot of things right now. You're thinking about new beginnings in certain situations. You're thinking about what needs to fall off the tree. Like, whatever leaves need to come off the tree. You're literally at the base of the tree, shaking the tree. So it's like, if once I finish shaking this, whatever falls off, that's what needs to be fell off. And whatever stays is what's going to stay. And you're like, whatever stays, that's what I'm rocking with. That's what I'm fucking with. That's just it. Now, in the near future, some of you guys could be changing your belief system or questioning your belief system. Some of you guys could be getting raises and promotions. For others of you, you could be getting married. Congratulations. For others of you, I'm seeing higher ranking. You could be, if you're in the military or something like that, or in a position where you can go up in rank some way, shape, or form, you will be going up in rank. You will be being honored for something or about something. You could be going into some type of fraternity, sorority, boys club, women's club, some type of club where, there's still somebody above you, but you like right there. This is going to bring a lot of changes in your life. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Taurus or an Aries in the future, like yourself. You could be coming together with another person to present something to someone, to a higher up. Be mindful of court situations too. You may be having to go before a judge soon. Probably this month. What's this? May? Yeah, January, February, March, April, May. May's 5, yeah. So this month you could be having to go to court, or in 5 days or 5 weeks from now. I feel like there's going to be a quick decision. Like, it's not going to, you're not going to have to like wait on this. Like, this could be the last time you have to go to court for something. And it's finally a decision is going to be made. And that's what's going to bring change into your life, whether it's for the good or for the bad. But I do feel please don't act up in court. Because there could, if you are going to court during Mercury retrograde, there could be a lot of miscommunication. Something could test your patience. Don't blow up in court. That is not going to work in your favor. Okay? If you're talking to anyone, a higher up, a boss, this could even be your pastor. Please do not sit there. You might get something that they say misconstrued, and you may think that they're trying to be funny, but they're not. Or just don't respond. Like, if somebody says something, think before you say something. Think about what you're going to say before you say it. Okay? Because you may be it's kind of like one of those energies where it's like you're talking to someone, but you don't even know that you're talking to the boss or someone higher up than you. So be mindful of that, Aries. Okay? Like, you don't even know who you're talking to. Like, you think you know who you're talking to, but you don't know who you're talking to. So be mindful of that. All right. Who we have next? Aquarius. Past, present, future for Aquarius. Aquarius placements, past, present, future. Ooh, nice, Aquarius. You are in your own energy here with the Star card. You're healing. You're pouring out old emotions, things that no longer serve you. I'm hearing you're going to reap the benefits of letting go of the things that you needed to let go of, especially things that you may have had emotional connections and ties to, whether it was people, places, or things. I'm hearing items. Aquarius, you probably had to give away, or you may have not wanted to give away stuff, but you was like, you know what, F it. I haven't used it in 3 years. I haven't worn it in 3 years. And I'm hearing my stuff, but, or your kids could be saying that this is my stuff, and you're over here like, no, we getting rid of all of this right here. And they're like, but this is my stuff. And you're like, no, you ain't even played with it in like 3 years. It gotta go, right? For others of you, if this is like relationships with people, doesn't matter the type of relationship, even with yourself, like whatever emotions like that you were holding on to, grudges you were holding on to, thoughts that you were holding on to, you are just releasing it. You're like, me holding on to this is just stressing me out, weighing me down, and I'd rather just leave it alone. Because it's like you're still on this spiritual healing journey, okay? You are at the point in your spiritual journey where it's like you've stripped all those ego layers off of you. You are a naked canvas right now. And you are like, now that I've poured out the last of everything that I needed to pour out, everything that Spirit told me to leave alone, everything that I was told to let go of, I let it go. What's next? What happens next? Because in the past, you could have been just on your spiritual journey, just waking up, realizing that you are the creator of your life and your world, and you, can really, it's basically how you respond to the things that go on in your life. You can create it to where it works in your favor or it doesn't. And it's like you may have just learned about manifestation. You could have just learned about how to utilize all the resources that you have around you without having to spend any extra money or invest in any more money. It's kind of like you're using what you have to get what you want type of energy. Like, that's what was going on in the past. A lot of you guys, you were great manifestors in the past. Like, you thought it and you got it. Because now I feel like a lot of you may have manifested too much. Okay, you may have manifested situations that you probably didn't even want to be in and you got yourself into, but it's okay. All right, you could have mismanaged your manifestation skills. Let's say that. All right, now in the present moment, you're resting. So a lot of you could be feeling tired right now. A lot of you guys like, you know what? I need a break. I need a mental break. I need a day to myself. I need me time. I just need to sleep. You probably wasn't getting enough sleep in the past because you was too busy trying to make things happen. And now you're finally like, okay, I can breathe. I can sleep. I can rest. I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not thinking no more. You know how Aquarius get, how we go on those missions of no thinking? Like, we literally blank. We're not thinking about nothing. No, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not thinking about that show. I'm not thinking about them kids. I'm not thinking about this. I'm not thinking about no dinner. I'm not thinking. You shut off your thinking, because we think so much sometimes we are capable of just not thinking about nothing. And some of you, I'm literally seeing you laying down and you think you're asleep, but you're really not asleep. Or you may have thought you were asleep, and then when you get up, you realize like, yo, I really didn't go to sleep. But it's like Spirit wants you to rest now, okay? Take some time out. Stop thinking about things. Just relax. You need to be reminded to get sleep. Reminded to have me time. Reminded to relax. Reminded to take that mental health day. Reminded to not even talk. You don't even have to talk to nobody. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Don't let these other people sit there and bully you, Aquarius, and tell you it's wrong to have your phone on Do Not Disturb. I got my phone right now on Do Not Disturb. I think. I usually do. But in the present moment, in the future, in the present moment, if you are doing as you're told, you're not procrastinating, okay? You're not procrastinating. I did a tweet the other day where I was saying about how you're not procrastinating. It's your intuition telling you to stop. It's your body telling you to slow down. It's your body telling you need to relax, because with you relaxing, you will receive the information that it is that you need. And you're wondering why you can't manifest like you used to in the back in the days, because you, in the present moment, were running off for survival, okay? And you were all over the place. You were thinking all over the place. No, you need to be in a space of comfort, of pleasure, of relaxation for you to receive the answers that you are seeking, Aquarius. Because in the future, you're going to realize like, oh, snap. Your homegirl K over here was telling the truth. Like, all I had to do was sit back, relax, and I would get that aha moment. I would get the epiphany that I needed. The resource came through. That person came through. You received that money on time. Like, you got out of your head and just chilled for a bit to allow things to just unfold for you. Because running off of survival mode is not going to allow you to manifest anything. You're going to finally see the truth about how manifestation really, really works. See, when you first started thinking about manifestation and bringing things into existence for yourself, it was fun to you. You were like a kid in a candy store. So it was easy for you to manifest things. And now you're in your head and you're wondering why it's not working like it used to, is because you're in your damn head. You got to get back to that place of miracles can happen. Okay? And you're going to see the truth on how things really, really work. Somebody could also be telling the truth to you about a certain situation, or you could be finding out the truth about a certain situation. But I feel like this certain situation with you, Aquarius, has a lot to do with your healing journey, your manifestation skills, what your purpose is. And for some of you, your purpose is to just sit there and tell the truth. Like, literally. Like, that's it. Tell the truth about whatever it is that you know. And teach it to people. Teach it to the community. Teach it to your children. Okay, you might be the type of person that invents something that tell the truth. Some type of AI device that sit there and talk to you, and they tell you, or they read somebody's text messages and they tell you if they lying or not, type of shit. Like, that's some shit Aquarius would be doing, right? Or you could be just seeing the truth in a situation about something. But Scorpio, past, present, and future. All right. So, Scorpio, you were detective. You were trying to find out the truth and nothing but the truth. Some of you could have been in court. Some of you guys could have sat there and had jury duty. Or you may have to in the past, either in the past, the present, or the future. You may have to deal with jury duty or deal with an energy of needing to know the truth, finding out the truth, speaking your truth, clearing the air. I feel like I'm hearing like the truth will set you free type of thing. Now, when it comes to the past, there could have been an emotional situation that you was tied to. You thought you was getting a new beginning in the situation. Didn't happen. You thought you were going to reconnect with someone. Didn't happen. You could have been very overly expressive with your emotions towards people, sharing a lot of yourself to people. And that was like in the past, you were like very open, very honest, very fluid. And, well, I don't even know what that meant. But yeah, like you were overly the type of person that overly shared things. And then it's like your most recent past is like, no, I'm not going to sit there and allow people to come back into my life so easily. I'm not going to allow, just because somebody apologized to come back into my life, just because I forgive you doesn't mean that I have to still talk to you. I could forgive you and forget you. This could have been also energy of, you wanting an opportunity or someone wanting an opportunity with you, but it just didn't happen. Okay? Like, I really feel like a lot of you guys could have really been fulfilled, right? You could have been fulfilled, Scorpio, with a lot of things in your life. And you depleted yourself by just giving, doing this, doing that, doing this, because in your present moment, you're making other people's problems your problems, and that's not your problem. You down with OPP? Yeah, Scorpio knows that, because you don't know me. But, yeah, Scorpio, you was over here making other people's problems your problems. You over here carrying everybody's burdens, everybody's worries, everybody's frustration. And it's like, why? Because in the present moment, that's what you're doing. You're over here just putting too much work on you. For what? I don't understand why you're doing it. Mind your business and do what you need to do for you. And life could be a lot better, because it's like you're working harder, not smarter. You need to figure out a way to work smarter, not harder. Okay? What is it that you like? Okay? Deal with people that love you. Deal with people that like you. Why are you sitting there putting a burden on your back on worrying about what other people like and what other people don't like and what other people are doing? No, focus on what likes you, what cares about you. It's like, don't focus on that, because it's like once you drop those baggages of worrying about other people, their problems, them loving you, them liking you, you're going to find the people that are going to love and like you regardless at the end of the day. The people that you're looking for are not the people that you over here trying to hang on to or these opportunities here. Okay? I feel like any day now you're going to be like, F this. You're going to literally be like, F all of this. I'm just going to do what I want to do. Because it's like you the type of person that just keep digging, keep digging, keep doing, keep digging, keep doing, keep digging. And it's like, keep worrying. And it ain't even your worries. It ain't even your problems. But it's like you keep doing it and keep bringing aboard something else. It's kind of like you collecting stray cats and whatnot. What's wrong with you? You can't feed every cat in the hood. Some of them going to have to starve. I'm sorry to tell you that. They're going to have to find their way. You can only do but so much before you sit there and say F it. And then it's like the people that really did need you, you can't, there's no access to you because you said F it to everybody. Because you done sat there and told Mo, Joe, Tanisha, Jessica, Paul, and Susan and the rest of them that you would do it. You would do it. And it's like, soon you're going to be like, F it, no. You could have took on too many jobs, okay? You could have, and it's overwhelming you. Okay? You over here struggling, straggling your feet. You're tired, you're exhausted. And you over here trying to hold on to the little bit of energy that you have right now. Scorpio, if you don't stop. Stop. Stop overwhelming yourself. What is for you is for you. It will come. Spirit needs you to work smarter, not harder. Okay? Because you're working too hard in your present moment. Okay, Scorpio? So this Mercury retrograde, release the need to deal with other people's problems. Release the need to have to work harder and not smarter. Okay? No, you're doing it backwards. You need to work smarter, not harder. You like to work harder, not smarter. Spirit said no. We need to reevaluate this, reassess this situation here, and ask yourself, do you really need to be involved in certain situations? Do you really need to be involved in doing this? Do you really need to take on so much? Because you're doing a lot right now. Not to say that you are not capable of doing it. The thing is, why do you need to do all of it at once? Is the question. Okay? Now, in the near future, Scorpio, someone younger than you could be coming to you to offer you some type of gesture, a small gift, an apology. This could be one of your children. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces like yourself, but younger than you. This could be your child asking you for something. It's like they giving you something only to ask for it. For others of you, you know, you could be dating someone and like you could have been ignoring this person because you had so much work going on. And then this person is coming around because they're like, hey, let's just go have some fun because you haven't been having any fun. Let's go have some fun. Let's go out. Let's do this. Let's do that. This person, like I said, could be younger than you. I feel like your inner child is calling you in the near future to just stop doing what you're doing and to go outside. I told you in your collective, in your Zodiac readings on YouTube before that you was going to have to dig deep, dive deep, go into hermit mode, come back outside, go back into hermit mode, come back outside, go into hermit mode, come back outside. And it's about time that you go back outside, Scorpio, okay? And go have some fun, go shake a tail feather, go have a drink, go play your game, go do something, okay? Like your inner child will be calling you soon because it's like you've been adulting for a little far too long. And your inner child is like, can we go have some fun? Can we like go ride a roller coaster, do something crazy real quick, and then we can go back to work, okay? Now, Taurus placements, past, present, future. Taurus, what you stuck in your head about? You over there being like your sister sign, Libra. Well, Libra ain't your sister sign, but, well, it's your sister sign when we think about planets. It says, let's go outside. You gotta take your butt outside yourself, Sean. I'm in the house, resting, okay? You belong outside in them streets right now. Go hang out. I'm resting like I'm supposed to. Taurus, you over here acting like Libra, your sister sign, when it comes to planets being ruled. Because you and Libra are ruled by Venus. So you may be having a tough decision on something that you love. Whether it's a job, a person, a place, a thing, whatever. You know, you guys, it has a lot to do with tangible items and money. So you could be in your head about that. But let's get a past for Taurus. Past. Present, and future. Ooh, nice. Okay, so your energy right now, Taurus, is I could do bad by my damn self, but when I'm by myself, I'm doing pretty damn good. Okay, a lot of you Tauruses, your overall energy is I'm single and I'm ready to mingle. When I'm by myself, like I said, I do better. I have all my money to myself. I can spend my money on what I want. I don't have no responsibilities. This is also the energy of you just making it, okay? Taking what you have, like taking $1, how that saying go? Make $1 out of 15 cents. Yeah, like you took what you had and made something out of it, okay? You are allowed to spend your money. Be mindful though, Okay, don't overspend, Taurus. Even though you may have it, don't overspend it. Just because you have it doesn't mean you got to spend it, okay? Unless you're going to sit there and invest it in something that's going to make more money for you. But you're enjoying your money, basically, Taurus placements. You have this energy of, I know I'm abundant. I know I can make money. It comes to me easily and effortlessly. Like, you could be saying these affirmations to yourself, Taurus. Okay, but I really feel like when you are in your own energy, Taurus, is when you're at your best. Now, in the past, you may have avoided a karmic lesson. I'm talking a lesson that could have put you in the effing hole, okay? I feel like you avoided a karmic situation. Like, you avoided having to pay out a lot of money on something, because I feel like something came up in the past and you were like, find somebody else to do it, because you already learned your lesson from some shit from previous mistakes. So it's like spirit was testing you and was like, let me swing this back around again to Taurus and see if Taurus fall for it. Let's see if Taurus will indulge in this. Let's see if Taurus is going to spend their money on this type of thing. I feel like too, for a lot of you guys, that wasn't your, you could have probably took somebody, like, you was trying to take people's destinies, Taurus? What? Either you was trying to take somebody's destiny, Taurus, or somebody was trying to take your destiny, Taurus. You avoided something. You avoided karma, or somebody else avoided karma. Somebody could have sat there and avoided. You could have avoided karma, Taurus, from someone. I'm just hearing lesson learned. So good job for that, because I don't know what the hell. Something. What is this? Could have been a Scorpio. Could have been a Taurus. Some of you guys really, you feel like you avoided something in the past. Because I'm getting the energy of spirit guides and stuff. Like, maybe you stopped believing in spirit guides. You stopped believing in your ancestors. You stopped believing. There's something that you just left behind. You just stopped it because you were like, no, I don't want to deal with the karma or the consequences of something. Now, in the near future, you could be questioning your belief system again, which you may have left behind. You may be coming back around to it, and it could be happening now, where it's like you're being reminded of traditions, reminded of some type of rules and regulations, reminded of, like, whatever you thought you could have, whatever karma you thought you avoided, you could be getting judged for it now. Like, it's returning to you now, Taurus, and there's some type of judgment here. You may have thought you got scot-free away with something, and Spirit's like, no, you'll be getting a letter in the mail soon about you going to court. Or if it's not you and somebody thought they got away with some shit, no, it's returning. If this is like you losing faith in something, your faith is going to be returned to you. I'm hearing it can't be avoided. So for some of you, if somebody may have done you wrong and you felt like, oh, they got away with it, the courts took things in their favor, like something's going to happen where, or even if this is something spiritual, it's like you went into, like, something happened where it appeared that somebody got away with something. It appeared that, you got away scot-free or they got away scot-free, but it's returning to where it's like, no, this is going to be dealt with now. it was a lesson of you having to learn to let something go, let things go, and allow spirit to handle it, allow higher ups to handle it, allow, someone above you, or like this, if this is a work situation, you couldn't solve this issue. Someone in a higher position is going to handle this situation. You may feel like they may not, but I feel like they will. Okay? And for some of you, there may be a payout for something. Some of you may be getting a payout. Somebody wronged you. There's a lawsuit. Something's going on where, yeah. Whatever it is, because you got a lot of pentacles here, Taurus. You may have dealt with a job situation. I'm hearing severance pay or something like that. You are okay when it comes to your finances, but you're losing out on money at the same time. But don't worry about that, because in the near future, you got the 10 of Pentacles here. So it's like, save your money. Hold on to your money. That's what I said before, for you to hold on to your money. Okay? Because I feel like there's going to be delays with things. From something from your past is coming back up again for you to deal with it now. Some of you may not want to deal with it, but deal with it. Because I feel like you have enough cushion, enough for you to hold on to. Just don't spend it recklessly. Like, because you may have a time period where money may not come in. It may be real slow. So hold on to what you have, because I feel like, though, with this down period, you're still going to have everything that you need. You may not get everything that you want, but you will have everything that you need. And down the line, because this may be a couple of years, okay? And if it's not years, it may be the winter time, okay? It's like you may want to hold on to your money so that you can last throughout the winter with something, okay? Because I feel like there may be a loss, a job loss, or, a financial loss of something. But it's like you got bank coming in. Bank's going to come in for you, but what you have, you need to allow for that to stretch until this 10 of Pentacles money comes in for you. Because this is like large lump sums of money. But it's going to take some months. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. This is going to take weeks, months, sometimes even years, especially if you invested money into jobs or careers or the stock market or something like that. Like, I feel like, yeah, this could even have been with a marriage for some of you. You may have to give up. So if you're getting a divorce, Taurus, you're gonna have to give up some coins. But I feel like this is a lesson that you tried to avoid in the past, and Spirit's like, no, this was supposed to happen. Yes, you had to learn a lesson about your finances and investing, and yeah, you're gonna have to take a loss. If you want to get to this 10 of Pentacles, you're gonna have to take a loss first. That's just what I see. You're going to have to take a loss first before you can get to this 10 of Pentacles. Because the past, you avoided something. You didn't learn. You didn't get the karma that you were supposed to get. You didn't learn a lesson that you wasn't supposed to learn. This could be with someone else pertaining to you. Spirit, higher ups, your boss, CEOs, whatever you want to, it resonates with. This could even be your belief system. This stuff is coming back up again to be dealt with. And in the near future, you're going to have to hold on to what you have so that you are not in the negative, so that you will be in a situation where it's like you have money, but it's like you can't go blowing your money. You can only spend your money on your needs, not so much wants right now. But it's going to pay off at the end, okay? And you're going to be sitting pretty is what I'm hearing. It's just that whatever you thought you was trying to avoid with something, you're gonna have you can't avoid it, okay? Who's next? Leo. Anybody with Leo placements? Let's go. Leo, you're not yourself because the Sun card just dropped out in the reverse. What's going on, babes? My fellow brother, sister sign, because you're the opposite of Aquarius. You could deal with your emotions. You could deal with your health right now. Is not right. Is what you may want to invest in, whether it's a person, place, or a thing. Let's see, Leo, what's going on with you? Past the Leo. Okay, the past, the present, and the future. Okay, Leo, right now you're juggling, Leo. Right now, everything is up in the air, up in the air. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Is it this or is it that? Should it be this or should it be that? Like any, mini, miny, mo type of energy, right? Now, when it comes to the past, you could have been spoiled. You could have been sitting real pretty. You had a lot of options, okay? Money was coming in left and right. You could have been catered to. You probably were able to just like sit at home and collect money somehow, some way. Okay, where to the point where it's like you didn't know what to do with this money, right? For some of you, you were able to allow the mother of your children, your wife, your fiance, you were able to like give them things, or they were able to give you things. And you didn't have to do much. I feel like you literally was able to like kind of just sit at home and do absolutely nothing but collect the check. Like some of you, the mother of your children or the father of your children could have been happy with their job, their career, with what you gave them. Okay. I just feel like you were real comfortable in the past, Leo. Because in the present moment, Leo, you are not sleeping. Okay. Your mind is racing. If you don't slow down, you're going to trip and fall and hurt yourself. Okay. Because you're doing too much. All right. You're doing too much. You need to tap into Aquarius's energy. So Leo, I'm going to recommend when I finish this live, or whenever you're watching it, you could go back and listen to Aquarius's reading, because Aquarius's reading, they were resting, and you're going to have to follow suit with that energy. You're both ruled by Saturn, and Saturn could be teaching you to slow your effing roll. Okay, because you're juggling a lot. You over here trying to figure out what you should spend your money on, because you really don't have much to spend, but it's like, what do I need? Okay, and it's like, why do you wait until you get into these predicaments of really making better decisions and choices with your finances when you get stuck? You need to be, and Saturn could be teaching you that you need to learn how to manage your money when you have money, not when you don't have it. For many of you guys, like I said, you're going to fall short if you don't sit and reevaluate where you're headed. Because right now, I really feel like you're not headed in the right direction, because you're allowing your thoughts to get the best of you, and you're making decisions off of emotions that are temporary. And it's like Spirit's like, stop making permanent decisions off of temporary feelings out of survival mode. And some of you may be like, I can't afford to relax. I can't afford to rest. Listen, one day ain't going to hurt you for you to get it together. One day ain't going to, is not going to hurt you to sit there and really just sit still and stop making these quick decisions and just think about it for a second. Just sit down and just take a nap and go to sleep and rest. And when you wake up, when you feel better, you make better decisions. Okay, because in the near future, you think things are going to happen fast, and they're not. Like, I feel like if you didn't learn the lessons that Saturn was trying to teach you when you were supposed to learn them, Spirit even if you did learn the lessons, I'm hearing like things are going to slow down. Things are not going to happen in days like they used to for you. An opportunity may not present itself to you right now because it's like you are not choosing to, one, be decisive about a decision, two, resting so that you are making the proper decisions. Because when your mind is all over the place, you're not, if you think you're making the right decisions, but all you're doing is digging yourself a deeper hole. And things are not going to map out the way that you want them to, Leo, if you keep juggling things the way that you're doing. It's like you're borrowing money from you. How that saying go? You borrow money from Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, like that. Like that ain't it. And it's not going to work out like you think it's going to. That opportunity that you think is going to come through is not going to come through when you think it's going to. So you need to really get it together, Leo. All right? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What is going on with my Saggies? All right, Sagittarius placements. Let me get a card for past, present, future. Okay, so you're exhausted, but you're happy. Okay, Sagittarius, you are freaking exhausted, but you are happy. Okay, I can honestly say that you guys are emotionally fulfilled, but you are literally dragging yourself day by day doing the things that you have to do. I feel for a lot of you Sagittarius, this is what you're doing a lot. Like you could be rubbing your heads a lot. You could be having migraines and headaches a lot. One is due to dehydration. And I'm not talking the dehydration when it comes to H2O. I'm talking about the dehydration when it comes to HO3, O2 or something like that. Basically the water from fruit, the water content from fruit. Your melons, your watermelons, cantaloupe, grapes, any mangoes, any fruit that has a lot of water content, you're missing out on it. You need to eat more of that, okay? And still drink water. But if you are worried about dehydration, some of you could have been dealing with a hangover because you was over there hanging out with somebody, dealing with other people's problems, okay? And y'all went out and got drunk, and now you got a hangover, and you're dehydrated. But for others of you, this is just normal routine where you need to drink more water, you need to eat more fruit, okay, than anything. But I feel like Sagittarius, you gotta let it go. These people's problems ain't your problems, okay? They're not your problems. You are working harder, not smarter, okay? And it doesn't matter whether this was your past, your present, or your future. This is what you're doing. Like, this is the energy that you always put yourself in, where you are taking on other people's burdens, and you were spreading yourself thin, where you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that. Stop it, okay? Stop it. Because in the past, you were very happy, okay? You were emotionally fulfilled with life. You were full of energy. You had this zest about you. You were hanging out in the sun. You were getting a tan. You was dealing with your son. He was happy. You was happy. Everybody was happy. Your garden was growing, okay? Your hair was growing. I'm just feeling like you were the life of the party, and you felt like the life of the party. You felt the sun inside and out of you. Like, you, even though you had a lot of work on your plate, like, you were still just in this kid-like energy. And it's like, in the present moment, It's kind of like in the past, you had this kid-like energy. You weren't adulting. You was just la 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 la. You still getting things done, but you was just in this la la land of your own, of pure joy and happiness. The present moment is kind of like settling in, where it's like, I'm adulting. Like, it probably just hit you. Like, you probably just got out of the home, your house, and you're living on your own, and everything is just la 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 la. Christmas could be your favorite holiday, and it's just like, in the present moment, you're still happy, but it's like you realizing, like, oh snap, I'm an adult. Oh snap, I have my own responsibilities. Oh snap, I'm at that age where I need to probably settle down a little bit and, start a family or something. I need to seriously think about my career and what I want to do for the rest of my life, but I want to be passionate about it. You're in the present moment of, finding a partner, your lifetime partner, and starting a family and starting a business, but you want to be emotionally happy, or this could be already happening in your present moment, Sag, okay? Where it's like, you're still in la la land, but you are in la la land with logic, okay? In the past, it was just la la land. You were manifesting left and right. You had no care in the world. Present moment is like, you still have that energy, but with adulting added to it, where it's like, I have to use my logic. I can be in la la land, but I can't be that much in the la la land. I need to have real goals. I have to accomplish certain things, but I want to do it as long as it's aligned with my happiness, as long as it's aligned with what I'm supposed to be doing and what my purpose is. And as long as it doesn't deter me from having this good feeling inside of me, I'm going for it if it makes sense. And for some of you, this is relationships. For some of you, this is marriage, engagements, having children, moving, okay? And I feel like for some of you, when you do move, that's when you will find your person, okay? Because I feel like before, in the past, you may not have even realized how many burdens you had on you, because you were just so happy. You just had the energy to get things done. But now it's like, in the present moment, you're like, whoa, wait a minute. If I want to live a long life, if I want to have enough energy for my husband or my wife or for my children, I can't take care of everybody. I have to learn to take care of myself and start making room for the things that I want to attract into my life. Because I feel like you were working really hard in the past. You were happy, and you were happy helping other people and making other people problems your problems, because you are like the problem solver. But it's like, now you're like, I can't help everybody because I have my own family to take care of. Like, some of you are married with children, and it's like, I would love to help you, sis. I would love to help you, bro. I would love to help you, dad, mom, friend. And it's like, but I can't take out the mouths of my immediate family. So whoever lives with you in your house right now, that's your immediate family. And if it's by yourself, kudos to you, because then it's only you. But the thing is, you're like, I have to make sure this is taken care of first. And once this is taken care of, anything that I have extra, I am more than happy, more than willing to help you, to provide for you, to protect for you, to stand up for you, whatever it is. But it's like you're pausing and putting a break on other people's problems being your problems right now. If it's not immediate family, okay, if it's not like your family, you're like, you're on the back burner right now. I got to take care of this first. I got to take care of home first. I got to take care of my real family first. And then I can help you if I can. Because you're making sure your cup is filled. I'm proud of you, Sagittarius. You are making sure you are emotionally fulfilled and your immediate family is emotionally fulfilled before any outsiders, any friends and things like that. Like, depending on what your situation is, okay? In the near future, you are going to either this is you or this is a younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or this is just a younger person in your life that's very handsome, very beautiful. Or like I said, this could be you. You're very young at this time. You know, you're handsome, you're beautiful, but it's like you're going on an adventure, okay? And I feel like this adventure is you rediscovering yourself, okay? You're realizing, okay, you know, I'm not a child anymore. I do have to, you know, put on, you know, I have more responsibilities put on me. But even though I am maturing, I'm not taking that kid-like energy out of me, because that's your life force. That kid-like energy that you have, Sagittarius, that go-getting energy that you have, that always on the go energy, you're just realizing now that you have to utilize it a lot more wisely, because you were spreading yourself thin trying to help everybody out. But it's like, if you want that life force to continue the rest of your life, you have to learn to put it in you first, and in your immediate family first, and your children first, and your spouse first, and then everybody else comes second. Because I feel like some of you may be going on a trip. Some of you may be, like I said, going on this adventure of rediscovering yourself. Some of you are reinventing yourself, rebranding your businesses. I see you dressing differently, changing your hair color or your hairstyle. If you have dreads, you may be cutting them off and, you know, having a short haircut. Or if you have a short haircut, you could be growing out your hair, braids, locks, whatever. Right? I feel like whatever your style, your getup is now, it's totally changing in the near future. You'll be buying new clothes, like I said, or you're going on a trip that's going to require you to buy clothes. You could be, like I said, you've worked really hard to get somewhere, and I feel like you finally have your feet wet. You finally, you know, have a ground to stand on. You're proud of yourself. Other people are proud of you. And it's like the decisions that you made were the best decisions for yourself. Okay. Now I got to do Pisces placements. Or you may have a sibling that may need to go somewhere. They may need to get new clothes or something. Somebody young, if it's not you, they're going to need clothes to go on a trip. Or they may need to get their hair cut or hair done to go on a trip or something. I don't know. Pisces, past, present, and future. Okay, so Pisces, your overall energy is festivities, okay? Parties, hanging out with friends, having a good time, having drinks, socializing, networking. In the past, you were very content with yourself, okay? You were happy being by yourself. You was emotionally fulfilling your own cups, okay? You were just passionate about self, okay? Self-reflecting, realizing the only person that's going to make you happy is you. You have surrounded yourself with so much self-love that it's like when people come and go in your life, it really doesn't matter anymore. For others of you, it's like, I'm okay with hanging out, I'm okay with partying, but I can also hang out and party and drink by my damn self. Like, I do like going out with you guys, but tonight I'm staying in the house and I'm going to have my glass of wine at home. You could have been doing that in the past, okay? Where you were doing a lot of drinking by yourself, or you were just, you know, making sure you were okay and that's it. And it's like you had friends and family that were there that always wanted to be surrounded by you. Your friends wanted to tell you to come out. And you're like, no, I'm staying in. I'd rather just, you know, have a self-care day at the house versus hanging out with you guys, drinking and having to deal with your belligerence. I guess that's the word that I'm looking for. I'm getting a little tired now. Yo, this light. Guys, I'm telling you, my eyes is just like, bruh. Let me see if I could do this. Is that better? No, that ain't better. It's going to stay like this. Okay. But in the present moment, I feel like too, Pisces, with you even being by yourself, it seemed like you drunk more when you was at home by yourself than you drunk when you was out with your friends. Some of you didn't want to go out with your friends because it's like you had to worry about designated drivers and getting home safely. And you're like, fuck it, I could get as drunk as I want to at home. And I ain't got to worry about driving nowhere because I'm already at home. Now, in the present moment, Pisces, you are taking a break from drinking. So in the past, you probably was a heavy ass drinker. You probably could have been borderline alcoholic. I don't even know. That ain't funny. That's a serious situation, okay? But in the present moment, you could be taking a break from that. You could be recuperating from a hangover. You could be, resting and, because I feel like some of you may be getting out of your party phase where it's like, yeah, partying is fun, but I got to go to work in the morning. Some of you are really thinking before you're doing things. Like maybe in the past you was just like, F it, let's go. Oh, F it, let's drink. It don't matter what we drink. Dark liquor, light liquor, whatever's available type of thing. And I feel like for some of you, you may have been put on bed rest, or you may have had a health scare or a health issue where it sat your ASS down. Okay? You kind of were forced by spirit to sit down. Because you weren't listening. You were overindulging in things. And now that you have all this rest time, now that you are just sitting here, you have the opportunity to really think about what's important. And what's important is you. What's important is your health. What's important, is you getting your sugar honey iced tea together. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it was because you were avoiding the thoughts that have been haunting you. So if you are if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you are on your spiritual journey, wherever you are on your spiritual journey, and maybe things overwhelmed you. And it's like now spirits want you to really sit down and really, rest, because you're going to need all your energy to have to deal with these thoughts that you've been putting on the back burner. Okay? Now, I do feel too, it may take until, you may have to take a break. You may not recuperate. You may have to rest until the fall, like this fall coming. Okay. Or it may not happen until the fall where you will literally fall and possibly hurt yourself, God forbid. Okay. And it has you really, I feel like you just take it easy, Pisces. Okay. Take it easy now so that you don't sit there and have to deal with this later and really have to be bedridden, or you can't move or something like that. Because I feel like if you were moving a little too fast, Spirit's has been trying to slow you down, or you need to slow down. Okay. Because I feel like in the near future, for some of you guys, please take a Uber, okay? Do not go drinking and driving with people, because some of you may end up having to go to court for something, getting a ticket for something, okay? Take a chill pill with that, because I'm hearing somebody say, this is why I stayed at home and got drunk. Be mindful of that, okay? I do see too in the near future for some of you guys, you may be getting married. Congratulations. So you will be, I don't know why I just knocked on wood. I hope it's the right person. That ain't funny. I hope it's the right person. But I do see another celebration coming along, because somebody's getting married. Somebody's getting engaged. Some of you could have been taking a break from drinking because you're about to attend a wedding, attend a party, attend a gathering or something like that. You're like, listen, let me get my rest now, so I'm fully rested and recharged for this upcoming event. For others of you, I feel like you may be taken off from the 6th. What's today's date? Is today the 6th? I don't know what today's date is. I don't be knowing the date nor the time. But some of you could have finally taken a vacation on the 6th. That's when your vacation started, if it ain't the 6th yet. Well, if it passed the 6th, you've been on the vacation since the 6th. Okay. I think for some of you too, you was happy as hell when the 5th came, because you was just like, listen, I got things to do. Or the 4th came and you got things to do. So you're recharging. Like I said, some of you attending a wedding. Some of you are attending an event. For others of you, you could literally just be taking a break from everything, because you're like, I need to clear my mind of everything. I need to not have any influence on anything, because in the near future, I feel like you could be shifting your belief systems, what you believe, what you don't believe. For some of you, you could be resting because you may have got injured at work and you're waiting for a decision to happen. Maybe there was a lawsuit. You're waiting on a decision on a settlement or something like that for some of you. I do see like there is some type of change in your structure. Okay. I guess I'm hearing with how you've been living. So how you've been living for the past couple of years, you're going to change that. Okay, Pisces? Gemini. Gemini, you could be thinking about partnerships, thinking about yourself right now. You're really slow to give at this time, Gemini. Past for Gemini. Present. And future. Okay, that came out on the side. Why is that ripped? All right. So Gemini, you guys are dealing with higher ups, okay? You're dealing with bosses, you're dealing with religion and belief systems, you're dealing with the court system, you're dealing with a Taurus or an Aries, Sagittarius, yourself, or another air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, you may be having to go to court this month, or having to see a judge, discuss something with a judge, you and another person. For others of you, your belief systems at this time could be changing, or you're being reminded to believe in whatever your faith is, okay? In the past, Gemini, you guys could have been in a relationship. You could have lived down south with someone, and you had to make a decision to stay or to leave. And I feel like you made up your mind on what was going to give you the most benefits and what would get you closer to your goals in the past, okay? So maybe last year or in the past, you may have moved June, okay? April 2nd could have been a day that you decided this situation, or when you had decided to move in with somebody, be with somebody. You may have made this decision quickly. Like this was something that you just was like, oh, fuck it, let's do it. And you did it. Type of energy in the past. I feel like you guys were really happy, but I think it came to a point where you was like, if I have to choose between me and you, I'm going to always choose me. And whatever this situation or this dynamic was here, okay? I feel like some of you could have got married very quickly, and you were like, whoa, what in the world did I just do? Type of thing. And you're like, I made this decision too quickly and I want to renege on it. Now, in the present moment, you are having opportunities come left and right for you to make money, for you to obtain money somehow. For some of you, you are being gifted money. This could be you finally getting your check from the IRS, your refund. For others of you, you could be being presented with meeting someone that could possibly put you in a position of obtaining a lot of money, where you could be talking to someone. I told Aries this too, to be mindful of who you're talking to, because you don't know who you're talking to, because you could be talking to somebody that is a major player in the field that you're in. This could be your boss and you don't even know it. This could be someone that could offer you an opportunity if you play your cards right, type of energy. This could be your future husband, okay? Like, for some of you, you met your future husband or your future wife in the past, okay? Like, wherever you may have moved to, whatever decision that you made, you met somebody along your journey and you don't even know that that's your future husband or wife, okay? And I feel like now in the present moment too, this person could be coming back around and they're going to be offering you something that is tangible, something like a relationship, an engagement, a job, career. Like, I feel like this is the energy of your wife or your husband could make you an employee, okay? Like, they can put you on payroll, like they got it like that type of thing, okay? Now, in the near future, a lot of you guys are going to be your best selves. But others of you, and it's like, you're going to be your best self, or you're going to be put in a position where you're good. It's just that for some of you, you're going to be good, but at the same time, you could be apprehensive about who you let in and out of your life, who you want to talk to, because it's like, I be damned, I work this damn hard to get where I'm at right now, to allow anybody to set me back, because you could have took a lot of setbacks in the past, okay? And it could have dealt with you making quick decisions, jumping on stuff and not thinking things through, or not, reading the fine print or on something. And it's like, now that you're good, you could kind of be standoffish. For others of you, I do see like you being very open, like, yeah, you come on, yeah, sure, why not? But it's like, they don't even know the deadly weapon of your mouth, your tongue, or your actions, or how quickly you can cut they asses off. Okay, like, they don't even know. Like, I'm hearing like they really don't know what you're capable of, but you're like, no, come on, I'm gonna give you it ain't even about the benefit of the doubt. It's like, you're just gonna let people come along, and it's like, as soon as you show your ass, you're gonna show them exactly why they shouldn't show their ass. And then for others of you, you're just gonna be like, I'm not letting anybody in. I don't think I want to deal with anybody. You might be, in the energy of being kind of stuck up a little bit, but it's kind of like you earned it, because it's like, you worked this hard. Why should you sit there and, just allow anybody and everybody? You could be doing this testing with people, okay? Because you're in a higher position now, because you're in a different tax bracket, because you could be spiritually up in rank now. It's like, I don't know. I just heard, don't get beside yourself, though. Remember where you came from. But at the same time, still protect yourself always, okay? Now, Virgo, last but not least. You may need to have the courage to do something, say something, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, past. Okay. Present. Wow, all your cards in a reverse, Virgo. And future. Okay, so all about the Benjamins, baby. Okay, opportunities. All right, that's your overall energy. Obtaining tangible things, whether it's money, whether it's gifts, whether it's clothes, whether it's a car, a home, buying things, replacing things, fixing things, people giving you things, okay? Now, in the past, Virgo, you have been trying to avoid a situation that could do with home, could do with something you've invested in, could do with just what you are going to do with your money type of thing. Like, you could have avoided a situation like this where drastic changes would have occurred, where you would have to really figure out what is going to happen with my finances, what's going to happen with my money, like what's going to happen with who I need to give money to, where I can keep, how much can I keep. You avoided this, okay? You avoided having to deal with any type of changes with your finances. You avoided a situation where you didn't have to worry about anything or worry about much, okay? Because you were able to hold on to things, able to keep things, right? Now, in the present moment, when it comes to love, a love situation, things aren't right, and somebody's not telling you the truth, and I just heard lying, and you could be dealing with a Gemini, okay? You could be dealing with an air sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign like yourself too. But I feel like in the present moment, like something's not right. I feel like somebody could be bringing you stuff to kind of like sugarcoat situations or make you forget about certain things. And it's like, if I give Virgo this, they'll forget about that. If I do this for Virgo, they'll forget about that. If I buy Virgo this, they won't remember that type of energy. And you could be playing the fool, or you're actually being the fool right now, Virgo. Okay? For others of you, I really feel like you could care less, though, if this works out or not in a love situation. Okay? For others of you, I'm getting the energy of people think you don't know the truth, but you do know the truth, but you acting like you don't know the truth. Virgo, what kind of mind games are you playing right now? I feel like, too, in the present moment, you could be feeling like you're losing out on love. You could be feeling like you don't know what's true and what's not true. Was the love real? Was it not real? Like, you could be really questioning everything, especially when it pertains to love, when it pertains to connection with people, when it pertains, like, was it meant to be? And if it wasn't meant to be, why did God allow it to happen? Sometimes things happen like that because it was meant for you to learn a lesson about not giving your all into things, you not belittling yourself or allowing people to do you wrong or whatever it is. There's a lesson here. There's some type of truth that needs to be told when it comes to love. Okay, when it comes to your divine masculine and feminine energy, some of you may not even want to believe in soulmates or believe that, you have divine masculine and feminine energy within you. Some of you may not believe that, you're going to find a divine partner, counterpart, or whatever the case may be, or someone to love you. You may not be in the belief of that right now. And I feel like because you're like that, Spirit is going to gift you something to make you believe again. Okay? Now, in the near future, Virgo, you could be acting more like a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, up in your head, thinking things through, being very short with people. You could be in the energy of you better play your cards right. So I feel like for some of you, if things wasn't going right in a partnership, if this person comes back around, you are going to have more discipline with yourself. You may sit there and, cordially talk to this person, be around this person, but it's like the slightest disrespect, the slightest move, just the littlest thing, and I'm going to take your head off. I'm going to let you have it. And you're going to sit there and open up your mouth, because I feel like for some of you, you are real quiet about things. You don't say anything, and you just allow things to just happen. And I feel like you will be more vocal in the near future about what you want, what you don't want, what you like, what you don't like, type of energy here. All right. But guys, those were your past, present, future readings. And I'm going to bed now. You see, I'm tired. I got bags under my eyes. Do I got bags under my eyes? I don't know. But when my eyes look like this, I'm tired. Bye, guys.